Hello once again, coasters. This is Alan from the All Aboard a True Roller Coaster page. Give her a like on Facebook, follow on Twitter at PodsBoys. Also, how to subscribe on YouTube if you're on YouTube, and how to like on there also. I must apologise about the length of time since we last video. Unfortunately, I've been unwell and lost my voice a bit. All last was fucking doing a jig, bitch. So, I must apologise for that, coasters. End the season review by Alan. All the other admins on the page has been doing the end of season reviews. Have great reads, great points getting across there, lads and lasses. Brilliant. You do our page proud. I would like to take the opportunity now to say thanks for your hard work all season, keeping all the people up to date and keeping all entertained with quizzes and stuff like that, and facts and up to date with news, everything going on at Newcastle. So thanks very much for that. I'd like to thank the members also for their input, sharing their news, experience and stuff like that. And hopefully we're a growing community, so hopefully things will get much even better next season. Just improve. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to review the season, what we've had. I would like to start off with, it hasn't been the best season, has it? It's been quite crap. And there's many of facts I've jotted down here that, what's happened, what's contributed to that. Europe. Weren't ready for Europe. I remember last season when we qualified for Europe, a few people was going, Europe, it's an unwanted distraction. Yeah, it brings a bit of, revenue into the club, but it's proved to be an unwanted distraction this season because injuries has been a product of that, and overstretching the squad, but never had the strength and depth. So we need to improve on that for next season. We've had big players out like Colaccini, Ben Arfa, Cabaye, out different times of the season. Like Pardew says, there's only been with 3 occasions he's fielded his strongest side. So unfortunately, that's the byproduct of Europe. So if we do go for another push for Europe next season, if hopefully everything goes okay, we need to make the squad bigger and strength and depth, and we'll have some good coverage. So it's been really disappointing. As after the high of last season, 5th place. We're back now. We're back where we belong. To this season, fighting the relegation strap. What also contributed to that is, sorry to say, Alan Pardew's dodgy tactics. I have been on numerous videos slagging off his tactics, thinking his formation's wrong. I showed that in the Arsenal game, the last game of the season again. Business as usual, hoofing the ball up and anywhere. Not very good communication with the players, and there's absolutely no end product. We played okay, we didn't play terrible. We made Arsenal work. We made Arsenal look pretty average, for a team who's challenging for Champions League football. So, there's a plus point out of that. But, yet again, the end product, I keep telling you now and time again, Papi Cisse is not a lone striker. He is not a lone striker by any stretch of the imagination. Yet again, he looks isolated. This season, he looked isolated right after Bar gone, and now people were saying, well, they couldn't play together, Bar and all that, but at least Bar had the knowledge to bring Cisse into the game. That's why then the last season he got 13 goals. I think because Bar's got the intelligence to do that. And that was a big blow with this season, losing Demba Ba. It was inevitable that a big club would come in for him and he would gone. The stupid fucking clause which was in his contract. Absolutely load of bollocks. So, we need Alan Pardew to get his head in the game. We need it. Man-to-man management is fine, but tactically is shit. People are saying, do we get rid of him? I've had many thought myself, do we get rid of him? I will give him a few months in the new season and see how it goes. Summer would be a big bearing on it as well. Future signings, we need to sign another striker. The big concern I've got is Andy Carroll's there hanging. Liverpool's accepted a bid of West Ham, and Andy Carroll's never went and jumped into it, because I hear reports all the time that he's waiting for Newcastle to make a move. But then Newcastle's going, no, we're not making a move. I tell you what, if Newcastle didn't make a move, I really, really fucking hope there were someone else in mind, because more than one target in mind. Because if they're going to put the eggs in one basket and go maybe for that lad from St Etienne, who is getting offers not just from Newcastle, from other teams, maybe in England and around Europe. And I think he's been linked with Milan's, who can offer him European football and stuff like that. We can't offer him that as of yet, European football, Champions League football or whatever. So we're going to fuck off Andy Carroll, who, is a Newcastle lad born and bred, and going to go for this lad who's yet again another foreigner, which I have criticised in the past. I think this season Newcastle's had too many foreigners in the team. Not enough local or English lads even. It showed that in the derby. I think we did lack that bit of passion, and I remember the 5-1 when we had like Joey Bond, Kevin Nolan and all that, and they were passionate about this local derby, and Andy Carroll knew everything about it, being growing up in Gateshead. So I think we need more homegrown talent in that squad, and I think Andy Carroll would fit the bill better, because he's a threat in the air, and he can hold up the play. He's strong, so he can bring CC into it. He can also bring more to the game, instead of the lad from St Etienne, Young Bean Bang, whatever, I can't pronounce it. He brings pace. He's a speed merchant, people call him, but like this season we've lacked from corners. Every corner has just been a fucking waste. So what's the point? So I'm telling you what, if Newcastle do not get a player who can bring more to the fucking table, right? And then they're putting the eggs in one basket, and we lose out on this player, and then we're left, who do we get? And then the season, last minute of the fucking season, compulsive buy some shit, I'll be calling for heads, like, Pardew needs to screw his head on and rethink this thing, do we go for Andy Carroll, because, he's done the business in the past for Newcastle. He has, so, we weren't complaining when he was number 9 and knocking goals in, so, you've got to think about that. We also need to, either Howard next on the line and do anything in our power to keep ahead of Colaccini, or we need to look for adequate replacement for Colaccini if he goes. And our San Lorenzo is supposed to be sending the representatives over to England to speak to him and stuff like that. And he wants to go, but can we persuade him to stay? And if we do, fucking do anything we can to make him stay, because then few weeks out at the end of the season, then when he came back, you've seen a different Newcastle side with Colaccini and without Colaccini. Because I tell you what, Newcastle look more organised with Colaccini in the side. So we need someone in. If he does go, unfortunately, thank you for your service, mate. Hurrah. We need a leader in there, because we haven't got any leaders. Because when Caballo was captain, he wasn't a fucking leader. So, you need to get him, keep him at all costs, or if unfortunately go, bring another leader in, an experienced head. Also, there's been fucking rumours about Ben Arthur. Monaco's supposed to be after him £10 million and stuff like that. We need to keep him. Hopefully he might have a good season this season, nice fit, and show that form what he did at the beginning of the season. On his day he's probably fucking the Jody Messi, so on his day. He has got something special, that kid, and I think we need to keep him as well. Creative talent, and I think him getting some balls in and creating chances, and if we did go for Andy Carroll would strive for that, so and also another player who's come really through who would start on the other wing is Morvo. I think he's going through. If we try to keep him fit, I think he'll shine next season. So I think that covers everything off there. Like I say, we need to learn lessons. We need to get the tactics right. To sum up, we need to learn lessons from this season, because this season has been absolutely a disaster. Seeing Newcastle getting beat by the Mattoms. The Mattoms, he wins keys on these keys, fucking cheesy chips. Fuck off, we're still above you pricks. Right? And getting twatted by the Scousers. I think that was the fucking low points of the season, so we just need to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, learn some lessons, get the tactics right, get some good signings in, and hopefully we'll have a much better next season. So like I say, I'll be doing a few videos throughout the summer, just on news, transfers, maybe a few fucking on the England friendlies. I know some people might not be into them, but there's not much going on in the summer except for transfers, and I'll be doing any big breaking news. I'll do some videos on that, so I'll keep them coming in for you, and leave us any topics you want to speak about. Also, so I would like to thank you for this, and I started doing these videos later in the season, but I would like to say thank you for your support. I would like to thank the other admins for providing a great page for it, and just thanks to the boss Vicky for giving us a chance to be an admin on the page, because I enjoy the banter with us and laugh and carry on and share them high points and low points with us. So and just leave you with this. I'm still doing my campaign for Save Our Royal Mail. Yeah, keep calm, save our Royal Mail. I'll leave a link below for you, saveourroyalmail.org. Just sign a petition, please, and like I said, just to stop Royal Mail getting privatised and going to the dogs. So I'll just leave you there, and hopefully just think positive thoughts for the summer, think positive thoughts for next season, and how are the lads?